What's up, y'all? Ah, my ears are blocked. How y'all doing? You good? So most of us will be back at work now and sitting at our desks and doing the 9 to 5 work that.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Today we're going to talk about advertising and how to advertise effectively. Basically how to create the type of content that you generates results, really. This method is something called the AIDA method or the AIDA method. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's spelled AIDA. Pronounce it how you like. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. AIDA, 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 AIDA. It's broken down to 4 sections. A for attention, I for information, D for desire, and A for action, or call to action. These are 4 simple steps you can use whenever you're putting together an advert, whether it be a poster or even video. It's very simple and it's easy to remember, and this is how it works. So first off, you got to grab their attention. Imagine someone's walking by on the street or a bus stop or whatever. They have places to go. They're probably not even looking in front of them. They're probably on their phone, to be honest. But you have to grab their attention with bright colors, with bold text, with a massive question saying, do you want to save money? You need to grab their attention first. Actually, this can actually be done using a very controversial image or controversial statement or a very captivating image as well. Some charities do this really well. There's some like adverts I've seen of animals in their habitat being like that, like you can see the damage that's done to the animal and their habitat. I'll probably post the link here or put it up on the screen for you. But that's a way to grab the attention of people. There's different ways and each to their own, but it depends on the project. But the first stage is to grab the attention, otherwise they won't see the rest of the advert obviously, and you're not going to make any sales, you're not going to generate any results. The next step is information. You have to give the information that is relevant to the advert, obviously. When people are reading, you want them to go through a journey. They're investing their time really, and if the information is useless, then they're just going to zone out. So it has to be quite punchy. Don't let it be too long. It could just be a couple of sentences or a paragraph, not a long paragraph, but a short one. Nobody really wants to read that much. We're living in a very busy time and people don't have time to read. You can just use 2-3 sentences saying what you're offering or whatever. It depends though. It actually depends on the environment. On the train, sometimes people use really long paragraphs because a lot of people, they have time, but it's becoming more and more difficult because people have movies on their phones and their iPads and they're not actually paying attention to what's going on around them. I know I'm not. I'm waiting for the next Wi-Fi connection so I can go on my WhatsApp or watch a video. So, but like that's why it's even more important to have punchy content that's actually effective. So you need to give them the information that's needed. Then you need to appeal to the desire. This could be either to save money, make a change, to protect. People have different desires. If it's like a food advert, you're appealing to their hunger. And again, an image will be really good. I think Just Eat does it pretty well. Or even Uber Eats, they show like a really succulent burger. Burgers. Even like a vegetarian meal that has really bright colors. It appeals to the hunger of the person. There's other ways to appeal to the desire of someone as well. Finally, you've got call to action. What do you want them to do once they've finished watching or reading the advert? Do you want them to make a call? Do you want them to email you? Do you want them to sign up to something? Do you want them to pop into a shop and see the product that you're actually offering? What do you want them to do? Most of these call to action sections are in high contrast to the rest of the advert. That's the most important part of the advert itself, and you have to really spoon feed your audience because again, it comes down to time. People don't want to think, so you have to tell them to either call now, shop now, find out more, available now in this shop or whatever. It's going to be more effective than being vague. Just imagine that they're not going to do anything unless you tell them exactly what to do, and that's how a call to action works. On the website, it might be a button with an arrow on it as well. Believe me, people do not want to do any work, so you really have to spoon feed them, and that's about it. I'm going to put some links below for you to see some examples, but if you Google the AIDA method, you'll find a lot of examples. I wrote a blog post called Effective Advertising Using the AIDA Method. I'll put that in the link below as well. So hopefully that's been helpful. I'm really hungry. I've been talking about food, so I'm gonna go get some food. Some chicken and waffles.